This morning, just a little bit ago, KOCO's Alejandra Briones sat down with State Superintendent Ryan Walters. They talked about a lot of different things, including a plan for districts to provide free lunch at school.
All right, thanks, Cameron. Joining us now is Superintendent Ryan Walters. We want to say good morning to you, and of course, thank you for being here to talk about this new announcement that you just made. This is for providing free meals, free lunches for students at schools. Walk us through your plan and how it's all going to work.
Right. Well, first of all, one of the things that we've seen that's so concerning is parents are literally being triple taxed on their kids' lunches. By that, what I mean is local taxes are collected that are supposed to go towards their lunches. Federal taxes are collected that go towards student lunches. And yet parents are seeing these bills having them pay for their kids' lunches. Well, the taxpayers have already paid for these school lunches. So we're saying schools, you're going to stop that practice. You are going to use the taxpayer dollars you have, the billions of dollars you have, to make sure that kids can eat at school. And so what we're telling school districts is you've grown administrative costs 13% in the last 4 years. Over $660 million are spent on administrative salaries. We're seeing this tremendous bloat and growth in administrative salaries. We want to cut those. We want to cut administrative positions and make sure that the kids are being fed with the taxpayer dollars that they're given. And look, I think we already had 7,000 responses yesterday from parents supporting this, asking for it, with anecdote after anecdote of these bills are being hit with, these hidden fees that they see throughout the year. So I know parents, we've heard this story throughout the year, and we're going to make sure we get it done for parents.
Now, I do want to quickly just get a little refresher here, because we know a lot of districts in Oklahoma already provide free meals through the community eligibility provision. If you just want to briefly explain what that is, and for the districts who don't qualify for that, what are their next steps to meet your requirements?
Yeah, so here's what we've got is, and again, Oklahoma City Public Schools does a great job. They provide this already. But there's multiple programs. There's several options in order to do this. There's 2 federal programs that some districts are eligible for. We have districts that don't even apply for those, that are eligible, that we've said, what are you doing? We have districts that aren't eligible, that have found ways to do this. And it's really very simple. How do you prioritize your budget? I mean, just every family at home watching, you have a budget, you prioritize, right? I would imagine pretty high on that list. Pretty high on my list is groceries. And how much are we going to spend on groceries? How much are we going to spend on the kids' supplies, things like that? Districts aren't doing that. They're growing administrative positions. They're doing everything else. They get a record amount of funding. And instead of first saying, all right, what do we got to do to take care of kids? They say first, who do we want to hire? Which one of my buddies do I want to hire in this administrative position? And so you continue to see that growth. Hey, we've seen this all over the state. The teachers unions and Democrats have pushed for DEI, transgender ideology in schools, instead of the money going to the kids and things that are essential. And we're going to end that practice. We're going to say first prioritize kids, then move on from there. But that's got to be a top priority for a school.
Now, as you talk about these positions within districts, there was a former superintendent who told us that he fears that doing this may result in people losing jobs. Is that something that is going to be a possibility if districts do not meet the requirements?
Sure, we should fire administrators. We have too many administrators. So listen, school districts were given a record amounts of funds. And instead of hiring more teachers, instead of spending money on kids to eat, instead of spending money on school supplies, they went and hired more administrators. We don't need more school administrators. What we need are good teachers, more teachers, and kids to be supported in the classroom. So with these administrators, when they make up all these excuses of, oh, I might have to fire my buddy, I'm not worried about your buddy. I'm worried about the kids. Parents want administrators who put their kids first, not worrying about hiring all their friends, and we are going to get out of this practice. This administrative growth is going to stop. We're not going to continue to allow administrative state to grow in our education system, so we're going to continue to fight back against that.
For districts who maybe make all of those adjustments, maybe they do cut positions and they're trying to meet their requirements, but maybe are still falling a little bit short, will the department offer any type of resources to help get them on track? How is that going to work?
Yes, we've already mobilized. We've got a school support team and we've got a child nutrition team. So they're already working with districts right now to help them develop their plans, help them develop these budgets. Because again, what we're trying to emphasize to districts is, just like President Trump put an emphasis on cutting tax on tips. He said, listen, the middle class is getting squeezed from every angle. We're going to eliminate the tax on tips. We're saying, let's eliminate this tax on student lunches. The middle class is getting squeezed. We do not want to see them taxed again. Frankly, it's a predatory practice for a school district to take taxpayer dollars in the billions and then say, hey, but parents, we're going to go ahead and charge you for lunch on top of that. Again, parents have paid for that. It is predatory practice to go after that parent and then charge them at the end of the month for those school lunches. And so, yeah, we're going to absolutely help them get away from that. Frankly, it's very simple. Cut administrative cost, cut bureaucracy, and put the focus on kids.
Now, I do want to ask, as part of the requirements here and these new rules, I saw that you are also requiring, of course, for schools to provide healthy meals and snacks free of seed oils, artificial dyes, no ultra-processed foods, eliminating junk food, things like that. Are we expecting for there to be a need for a higher budget to make all of these replacements for healthier alternatives?
No, thank you for that. Again, I heard this all over the state. I've heard it from so many parents, so many moms out there that come and say, I want to make sure my kids are eating healthy. I'm watching that at home. I'm trying to make sure, and they go to school and they're eating garbage. Well, we're not going to do that anymore. So schools have the new guidance of, no, we're not going to do this overly processed food. We're not going to do the red food dyes. We're going to make Oklahoma healthy again. Well, I want to make sure that kids are nutritious, they're healthy, so that not only are they able to perform academically, but they lead a healthier life. And what we're going to continue to push on schools for is to say, listen, cut the administrative cost. Put the money in the kids, put the money in the food directly. Don't have this giant bureaucratic state. And again, we're working on partnerships with the Federal Department of Education, but also the Department of Ag, and also Robert Kennedy and his team. So we're looking for these partnerships. We're going to be excited to announce some things in the future. But there's a lot of things schools can do right now, and it is cutting bureaucratic cost, cutting administrative positions, and emphasizing the things that are most important. And parents all over the state are saying, we want our kids to eat healthier. So listen to parents. That's what I would tell them. Listen to the parents.
Okay, Superintendent Ryan Walters, thank you so much for coming in, giving us an update on these new rules. Keep us updated on new announcements that you say that you're working on right now as we head closer to the start of the new school year. Appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.